Hi, welcome back to Bransford. We're down here in Glasshouse 5 and 6 this week, where we've got this new crop of dahlias that we're growing for the first time this year. So this is the dahlia, the Lena series. We're growing it as a 3 litre spec. They've got massive blousy flowers in them. There's 5 colours in the mix. They've only been potted a couple of weeks, but they're growing like absolute triffids at the moment. So we're aiming for them to be online in July. They may be a little bit earlier than that. As soon as they've got loads of bud and just showing the first bit of colour, we'll get those out into centres. But it is a real sort of summer, flowery, blousy, in-your-face, container gardening sort of crop that we've grown for the first time this year here at Bransford. So on to this week's Looking Good list. Not as many new lines as last week, but some really nice products on here as well this week. So the first thing is Veronica Ulster Blue Dwarf. Cracking plant, holds its flower for a long time, and just flowers and flowers away, and a lovely stocky plant as well. So you can see the first bit of colour is just showing, loads of bud forming behind it, so that's going to give loads of shelf life on the bench. But with the forecast for the week ahead, I don't think shelf life should be an issue really. It's more the impulse with the colour on there. A new little dianthus we've got, this is Dianthus Kahari, which is a new one for us this year. Lovely little compact plant, almost alpine in habit, but just that beautiful, bright, vivid pink flower, masses and masses of it, and you can see masses and masses to come as well, and that's in a 2 litre pot. We put online our Gladia Gallo series, so we've got yellow, bicolour, and this one which is peach. They're all at this sort of stage, so nice stocky 2 litre plants, loads of bud, and again, with the forecast for the week ahead, they'll be in flower and showing good colour by next week when they hit garden centres. Our 2 litre isotoma crop, we do blue and pink, and they've both gone online as well for this week. As you can see, the first buds are just showing, and a bit like the dahlias behind me, these really do grow like triffids and produce masses and masses of flower. Really impulse crop, just blocks of colour on bench ends in garden centres. Following on from the Alstroemeria Incas that we put on last week, which are a compact Alstroemeria, we've put the Intercanchas online this week. These are even more compact in their habit, lovely tight habit as well. 5 different flower colours, through from a sort of deep red wine colour, through some of these bicolours into pale pinks as well. Really good mix, really good front to border or container plants. That's the Alstroemeria Intercancha range, and again in a 2 litre pot. An old favourite at Bransford is Naughty Mars Midget. Again, what it says on a tin really, it's a dwarf compact Naughtia. Many Nautias, as you may know, grow sort of 2, 3, 4 foot high, can get a bit leery in the garden. This one keeps in much tighter habit, loads of flower coming up on it and loads of bud, so great shelf life in the garden centre, and something a bit different as well for the customers, and great for that cottage garden section. And then last but not least, we put some of the buddleia chips on last week, but we've added lilac, blue chip, and a little bit of the white chip crop as well this week. So these have all filled out now, and as you can see, some are starting to bud up as well. It's the original dwarf buddleia series and the chip series. They're lovely habits, a nice flower colour mix, some your sort of lilacs through to blues and whites as well in there. So you've got all the colour mixes in there. Really good habit, and stuff like blue chip as well. It's a sterile one, so that will set seed. The seed's no good, so the problems we're hearing about in the press at the moment, buddleias being banned and things like this, it's not invasive, it's a great one to put in your garden, grows well in a container and grows great in the border too. We'll see you next week, hopefully another week of sun, and we'll have a lot more new crops online to show you then. Bye bye for now.